The wait is over. The tourists are coming back. And my message to them is, pack your bags, come and have one of the greatest experiences you could ever imagine. And don't forget to bring your money with you.
It's been exactly 700 days since Fortress Australia locked out the rest of the world. The impact was swift as the number of monthly passengers passing through our major airports dropped from around 3.2 million each month to barely more than 70,000.
The tourism industry has really borne the brunt of this COVID pandemic. That's why I'm excited we can start building once again our very important tourism economy.
We've got a few spots. Cultural sites, ancient wonders, icons. There's a few.
To spread the word, a new $56 million ad campaign has been launched overseas.
Don't go small. Go Australia.
But independent research, where UK residents ranked Australia as their least likely travel destination, suggests Fortress Australia might have had unintended consequences.
People have watched the news about Australia. It hasn't all been good in the last few months. There's a bit of trepidation about coming here.
Aussie tourism operators are under no illusion about the task ahead of them.
So obviously we're really excited about international borders be open, but it's probably not time to pull the party poppers just yet. It's going to take some time to get back to pre-pandemic levels, so there is work to do and it is going to be a hard road ahead.
Finding staff will also be a challenge, as many have abandoned the sector for more reliable work, and around 100,000 tourism workers have returned to their home countries.
Building our workforce and the level of knowledge within that workforce is a significant challenge for us right around Australia. It's not just the numbers of people leaving this sector, it's the brain drain. Now, we've got a lot of people who have built up tacit knowledge of the industry over many years, and to have them moving on and taking roles in other sectors is an issue.
So, as we count down the hours to an open Australia, do we need to temper expectations for the coming recovery?
Adele Levin-Romain is the tourism sector leader at Deloitte Access Economics, and she joins us now. Adele, do you have a number? How much damage has the tourism sector really copped over the last 2 years?
It's a really big number. It's a really frightening number. I almost feel a little bit, I don't want to reveal it, but we've lost $140 billion. We've lost $70 billion in spending from what we would have normally expected to see over that period of time from our international visitors. And even in our domestic market, with all the lockdowns we've had, and, you know, just people being quite cautious, we've lost another $70 billion. But I'm sure you'll know we've also lost, you know, tens of thousands, if not more, of the experts and the expertise that was sitting in the industry. And unfortunately, when we look back at this period of time, we're going to have lost a lot of businesses as well. It's a pretty shocking number.
We used to be the fourth most favourite destination for the Brits. Now that we're at the end of the pack, something's definitely shifted there.
Things have shifted, and I think there's going to be a need for us to do quite a lot. It's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to take more money. It's going to take more effort to convince people beyond that first excited cohort to come back over here and see us.
Adele, do you think we sound desperate when we say things like, we hope we get back to the fourth most favourite place to travel?
Well, you know what? One of the really interesting things is that prior to the pandemic, despite the fact that we're really far away and we're a relatively small country population-wise, we were in the top 10 tourism earners in the entire world. And so I think people don't recognise just how big and significant the industry was before the pandemic. I think we can get back to the fourth most favourite. I might even be a little bit ambitious and kind of get us to the top of the list.
I can't wait till we're standing just next to that podium again. Adele, one of the problems we obviously have is that we're isolated. We're a long way away from the UK, which is what this study is talking about. Is one of the simple solutions, do we just move Australia closer to the UK?
That's an excellent idea. And I think, you know, getting quicker flights, you know what, we need to go back to telling people it's 3 movies, it's a great meal, and you're almost there. So we're going to have to make the case to get way closer to the UK.
Adele, who are you flying with?
I'm projecting, but some of our carriers and the other carriers do a pretty good job. Flying has come a long way.
Adele, you mentioned that it's going to take some time. How long do you think it will really take for the industry to recover to like pre-pandemic levels? And will it help if we had a new spokesperson, I don't know, someone from the subcontinent who now calls Australia home?
Well, I do think it's going to take a little while. And I think we're really excited, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. I'm really hopeful that it's 2 to 3 years, but I want to be realistic. This is a massive shift, not just here, but globally. We're having to rebuild an entire industry that's really kind of, all the building blocks have landed in different places over the last 2 years, so it's going to take a little while.
Adele Labin Remain, great chatting with you tonight. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.